Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring you a review for Sakamoto today's manga chapter 217. And now, even as I'm sitting here thinking, just going over what exactly happened within this chapter, I can't decide to myself. It was either smart or dumb, but either way, I don't feel like it should have played out that way at all. And let me just try and get into what I'm talking about here. So Shin had a plan, and his plan was to obviously control everybody in that room, send some thoughts into their head and use that opportunity to escape. Right, cool. So he, puts his thoughts into that, I think it was like the five of them's head, attack X. He uses that situation to get away. Alright, cool. He's aware that his ability doesn't work very long term. It's a very short kind of limited time process, and he's aware that it only works the one time. So he uses that opportunity to try and escape. Alright, cool. And then after the fact, we find out because of the whole Takamura's bloodlust thing, he's now going to stay on these guys. And then that's when I was starting to think, alright, cool. Like, even though Shin didn't plan that far ahead, even though Shin shouldn't have known about the bloodlust thing, if that's the way that he gets away in this way, he gets away in this way, alright, cool. But as I was preparing to record this video, it just dawned on me. I'm like, wait, hold on. Takamura, be it X version or whatever, should have realized, even if there was bloodlust to him, it was only temporarily. And you could argue that there wasn't no bloodlust at all, because they were mind controlled, and in that moment they was like, wait, hold on, what are we actually doing here? So in reality, at least in my reality, there was no bloodlust towards him, so therefore Takamura shouldn't have been willing to just stay on them. I say Takamura, but you know who I'm talking about. Stay on them. But again, does any of it really matter if it was smart or dumb or just not flawed in its execution? Doesn't really matter, because shortly before a fight could even break out between X and company, what's his name? Don't know his name, but he comes through, electric shock, fries everyone, snaps X back into senses, so he's currently not Takamura, and they are going to, X is sick of the Sakamoto family, wants to get rid of them once and for all. He's got one of them right there on his doorstep, so he's going to start with him basically. And in hops in Sakamoto. So I have no problem with Sakamoto being back on the scene. After all, it is a series at the end of the day. But as we do know, Sakamoto has been having problems ever since he thought he almost lost his family. So I need a reasoning as to why he's now back up and active. So that can be via flashback or whatever, but I need something to realize why he's come back into his senses, because I am a firm believer of thinking that his whole nerfing was over-exaggerated to begin with. And another final thing I want to throw out there before I end this review is going back to what Shin done. So Shin controlled multiple people for a split second amount of time, and now that is only a problem for me when you go back and remember what he has done all within the same day, and what we was told that it would take a toll on his body. Basically, what I'm saying for now is that he should be out cold and not participating in this fight. Shin's plot armor very strong indeed, because at the very least minimum he should be KO unconscious. Same problems I've been having with the series are still unrolling. I still do believe that we are moving at a very slow pace. For example, this chapter could have basically, I feel like what we had in this chapter can fit into like half a chapter, so to say, and then maybe start off Sakamoto having this fight with Thing. But it is what it is. So 2-star rating, and like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.